Lumberjacks, Caesar here, back with another video, and today I'm here with my friend, Mr. Aiden671. Aiden, go ahead and say hello.
Welcome, all my friends and greatest viewers. We are here to discuss very important episodes.
Yeah, so today, me and Aiden, so I was recently watching a video. I'll edit the description when this video comes out, when I get the name of the people. But this idea goes out to the people in the description when I put it there. They gave me this idea to share with Aiden. But today, we're going to be basing Towns and Red Dead Redemption 2, but based on the online. They based it on story mode, which, to me, you can do story mode. You don't have to worry about other online players just running up to you and you're shooting you in the forehead like this.
Wait, which one you said? Was your first?
Alright, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So my number 9, which is my worst town that, nobody really likes it, is Van Horn. Now the reason that Van Horn is my least favorite town in Red Dead Online is because, if you go to the map here, there's not really anything to do. The only really good thing about it is the bounty board, and my friend Aiden here did mention something. There's also the fence.
Fence is the only good part, because not many towns do own a fence.
Which I think Aiden also put Van Horn in his number 9.
Yeah, number 9 is Van Horn for me.
But yeah, another thing is, I know online is different from story mode, but I'm gonna also compare things. If you compare Van Horn to story mode and online, which I know is really different things, on online you can get one thing.
Stop sinning. You're sinning. Stop sinning.
Shut up. Which
Okay, continue.
Which I know story mode's a whole different. You're playing against just AIs and you're the actual player. But you can't get one in story mode, but you can get one in online mode. Which I guess I kind of understand, but if you're like a story mode player, just now starting to play online, which if you are, where have you been for the past kind of couple years? But anyways, I'm gonna let Aiden, his number 9. So we're gonna go ahead. So we're gonna go let him share his number 8.
Oh, my number 8 is Tumbleweed. The reason why is literally it's the middle of nowhere. No one goes down there for anything unless you want to play the shootout series or it's not good. Yet the reason why Tumbleweed is higher is because Tumbleweed has more things. Because Armadillo is just doo-doo.
Right.
My opinion.
So I'm actually gonna go out on a limb here. My number 8 is actually Armadillo. The reason my number 8 is Armadillo, yes, it is closer to Blackwater. You don't really have to go that far to get to it. But all it has is a bounty board, a general store, and a post office. There is the saloon, but you can't even play poker. So what's the point of a saloon?
You can't swim.
If you can't play poker and gamble. Because gambling is just the best thing, because everyone loves going and losing their money to a table and a piece of a little thing that looks like a big coin. Everyone just loves losing money to that.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's the reason.
For number 8.
That's the reason. No, you put your number 8 as Tumbleweed, I'm pretty sure.
No,
right?
no, I have an Armadillo. Cause Armadillo is boring.
What's your number 7?
Number 7 is Tumbleweed. The reason why I like Tumbleweed is because it has more things to do than Armadillo. Because
that's why I have it as my number 7 as well.
But Yeah, he's my number 7.
One main thing you can point out about Tumbleweed is, you know...
You can play poker at Tumbleweed. That's why it's better. I love it losing money.
Let me fact check that.
Also, Gus is closer to Tumbleweed than it is Armadillo, which is really good.
You play poker, but also there's a butcher where if you kill an animal and you're near there, you can go sell it. There's a general store, and there's a gunsmith and a stable right near it. So, I mean, there's a lot more stuff to do there. But another take back, you could, you know, some people may have a different listen issue, okay? But you could see why someone would have Armadillo over Tumbleweed. One, because, like earlier, no one's gonna want to ride on their horse all the way out in the middle of nowhere just to get to Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Whatever half the stuff they have there, you could just go to like somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into my number 6 here. My number 6 is Strawberry. Now, the reason I have my number 6 is Strawberry is because, I mean, first off, the stable is like nowhere near there, or not nowhere near. It's kind of like you have to ride away from Strawberry, but then you ride into Strawberry. There's only a bounty board, butcher, post office, and general store. I mean, Tumbleweed, yes, it's in the middle of nowhere, but it at least has a gunsmith.
Sure.
The only virtue you could really see about, so if you're a big Shootout Series fan, because let's say you spawn in Strawberry for some weird reason, like maybe you did a bounty and you had to go to there, like a legendary bounty, then possibly, if you're a big fan of Shootout Series, you would end up going to to Strawberry to get closer. But yeah, that's why it's in my number 6. What's your number 6, Aiden?
My number 6, finally splitting apart from each other paths, is Annensburg. And I'll tell you why. I like Annensburg more, well, less than Strawberry, because Annensburg has nothing. Nothing at all. It has a bounty board, a gunsmith, and a mail. It's out way from stipulation. Only thing it's got is Shootout Series, and that's the near it. It's just not a good town. There's no reason to be down there, unless you want to like hang out in the mines, like weirdos who hangs out in the mines, right, Tim?
The miners.
No, who online person would hang out in the mines, right?
A person who likes miners.
Shut up, Tim. Anyway.
But anyways, speaking of Annensburg is actually my number 5. Now, the reason that I have it as my number 5, yes, I know there's nothing there, but at least it has a gunsmith. Strawberry doesn't.
Yeah, I can see why.
But also, I mean,
but what if you?
Me personally, Strawberry, like, Strawberry is sometimes difficult for me to, like, navigate with my horse, which I know it doesn't, which is sometimes hard for me to navigate in Strawberry, because if I'm, like, watching my phone because no one's, like, because Aiden's not playing with me, I'm just kind of cruising around on my horse, and I'll, you know, watch my phone while I do it, and, which I know, you know, it's not easy to navigate when you're not paying attention. But even when I am paying attention, man, that bridge, if a wagon goes on it with like the wood bridge with the water, wagon goes on that, you're going to be waiting for, like, maybe a couple seconds. But, you know, a couple seconds in Red Dead is kind of like a few minutes in real time because of how slow the wagon drivers are, because your horse has a tough, like, 0.333333 micrometers on the bridge. And so, you know, obviously, that little speck of hoof on the bridge is, just blocks the wagon. No way that guy's getting out of there. But yeah, that's why I like. And also, Annensburg, yes, even though there's barely nothing, at least it's all just in one strip. But yeah, that's why Annensburg is my number 5.
The reason why I like strawberry. Is my number 5. My 5, by the way. The reason why I like it more than Annesburg, because like, what if you're about to do a bounty, because there's a bounty word there. What if you just need heals? Like, you're gonna have to cross at least to like
that is true.
Saint Denis or not even Ranch, Rhodes. So you're gonna have to make a journey just to get your heals. Unless you're buying moonshine.
Anyways,
Also,
what's your number 4, Aiden?
number 4, that's Rhodes. The reason why I like Rhodes so much is because it's literally got everything you need. You get a bar, a gunsmith. Did I ever mention a bar? I think. No, I don't think there's poker.
See?
Because in the story mode there's blackjack, and you can't play blackjack. This game. But there is fans missions by 2 missions actually. You got a general store, butcher, everything you need is in this town. It's also, Rhodes is more a town you pass through, not more like you stay at, you know? So it's a good passing through town. More of a, you're gonna stay there for a while.
Yeah, this is another one that I'm gonna kind of come out on a limb here. My number 4 is Blackwater. The main reason that I rank a town like Rhodes, like, better than Blackwater is because, you know, Blackwater has a lot of stuff, but Rhodes is kind of like, you know, like it is a pass-through town. It's all one main strip. You know, Blackwater is kind of like a big town. You could say it's like a mini city, which I understand with the city that you're gonna have to turn. But like, I kind of feel like if I just want to navigate to the butcher, to the like general store or something, or even to the bounty board, which the butcher and the bounty board are really close, I shouldn't really have to like make constant turns. Which I understand because, you know, it's a bigger kind of town, they're gonna need that. But, you know, yeah. That's why I have Blackwater at my number 4.
Okay.
So, we're in the final stretch here, guys. Top 3 towns. So, Aiden, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Blackwater. Because Blackwater has everything you need and more. Rhodes, they don't have poker. But you know, Blackwater, it's got poker, it's got a saloon, it's got even with a general store, there's a tailor. So pretty much, you're getting more than what you need. Because there's also, you're feeling very friends. Okay, a photo studio, you know, the stable's extremely close. Like, everything is good. But like, I can see what you mean with all the turns, just trying to get to the butcher. Like, I mean, the general store and the butcher, I can see mail. They all kind of like separated, the things you would need. But like, it's got everything you need and more. It's got a barber. Fancy towns have barbers. Anyway, that's just my opinion. What I think about Blackwater. What's your 3?
My number 3 is actually Saint Denis. Which, you know,
wow.
I know I just said
that's actually very surprising.
Turning. I know I said something about like lots of turning. Really think about it. Yes, there's a lot of turning, but it's, you know, there's also everything to do.
I kind of interested to see what your number 1 is.
Like Blackwater still has like good stuff, but it doesn't have stuff that Saint Denis does. Like, for example, Blackwater doesn't have Gus, while Saint Denis has the fence, Gus, and kind of the butcher, like all in the same area. Like, it's all down. Like,
butcher does exist there.
Yeah, like the butcher, you know, people, it's kind of really I would say it's kind of unpopular to me because I'd rather go sell myself to Gus because he actually appreciates what I bring in. The butcher, you bring him in a 3-star alligator pelt, something you don't see every day. This is what he does. I'll get paid more for this.
You could bring like one of the birds on Gorma, and you'd probably see that seats every day.
Yeah, you go bring a 1-star pelt, like bad pelt to Gus. He'll be like, well, thank you. He'll appreciate it. Also, it has a doctor. You can get your heals. There's also a general store if you need heals, you can get it from there. Has a barber, you know, you can get your photo taken. It has 2 saloons, which one of them's like kind of in the slums, so there's not poker. One of them does have poker, bounty board. The stable is kind of like right there, depending on where you come in. If you come in near the railroad, the stable is right there. But you know, you come in near like the circular, like I don't know what it is. You come in near like the E. Lemoyne, like the road that Angelo Bronte's house is on. All you have to do is take like 2 big turns and you're there. There's a gunsmith, and yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
There's also post office. There's so many things. There's so many missions. Well, I mean, there's so many. You can go to the post offices and do missions. You can go to Angus, or the bounty board. There's the takeover series. But yeah, I think my friend Aiden will AFK. So, while Aiden's gone, please like and subscribe to both of our channels. Like and subscribe to both of our channels, and now he's back. So, Aiden, what is your number 3? Alright, what is your number 2, I mean?
Number 2 is Valentine. I'll tell you what. The reason why I like Valentine so much, because it's a straight road. Everything you need just on one road. Everything. The only thing that's not there is the mail, the bar, gunsmith, poker, barber. This is a better version of Blackwater, because it's all just so simply put up. Because you can always just schedule what you need. Okay, he heals, general store. Gonna get a haircut. You know, gunsmith and heals. All you got is right here. Even a new horse. Everything you need is in Valentine. Even a race is next to Valentine. It's just an really good town. Very, very nice. But Tim, what is your second?
I think my number 2 is really going to shock you. My number 2 is actually Rhodes. And now, I know it's kind of questionable. You're gonna rank Rhodes over Saint Denis.
Yeah, I do think that.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about Saint Denis, they also have a fast travel.
Very nice.
But anyways, right on my number 2. Yes, I did rank Rhodes because, one, it has many more like missions around it. Because you know it has stranger up near there's a fence right near it. Now the only one negative that I have with Rhodes is the stable is like not even, I don't think, relatively close to Rhodes. Yeah, it's not even near close to Rhodes. So I don't know if they have the Rhodes stable in real life.
No, there's no Rhodes stable.
Yeah, in story mode they have one, but it's like way far off. So anyways, they don't have a stable. That's the one negative you can have. They have the fast travel right at the post office for Alden. You know, they don't have poker. They have a saloon. But it's they kind of put it off to where you have to go to it. They don't just put it main stretch where it kind of just. They have a butcher, general store, bounty board, and gunsmith, which I know there's a lot more stuff. But mainly, I'm saying Rhodes over Saint Denis. So also, as you see, we've been kind of causing some mischief. There's more places to kind of have fun, which Saint Denis is a big city, but you have two different families to go mess with outside of, like, there's also the featured series outside of it. There's the shootout series. And like I said, also there's multiple missions near it. So that's why, shockingly, I have Rhodes over Saint Denis at my number 2. Aiden, a moment we've all been waiting for. I think I know what it is because you haven't mentioned it.
Yeah.
Tell me your number 1.
Number 1 is Saint Denis.
I knew it.
I knew it. It's everything you could ever want in one town. There's so many places you could jump onto the top buildings, tall buildings, just make sacrifices. You know, everything good and nice. You know, get the saloon, and behind like the saloon is Foreman, which is challenges with the money bag. And if you do these challenges, if you get like a thing called Capitale, that fence, you get special missions to pay a lot. Also, there's poker. You can always get yourself barber. To Taylor. I mean, it's just an overall good town. So many missions are. I think of the Takeover series. You know, it's next to a really good town, Rhodes. You know, it's always. I don't know. If you ever want to see, I'll probably be in Saint Denis. I've never really left Saint Denis. Make sure to give them sacrifice buys, guys. Anyway.
But also, so
Happy Hanukkah.
my number one is actually Valentine. Like Aiden said previously, Valentine, they take it, you have this one main stretch. You have everything. The stable is even down at the end. The butcher is near the stable. The saloon not only has poker, but also has a barber. For if you want to go get a drink, you can also go get a fresh haircut. It has a doctor, and then the bounty board, and then the general store, which I know that's not a lot of stuff, but now take this in consideration. We said that about Rhodes, but compare how much stuff is in Rhodes to what there is in Valentine. And also Saint Denis, going back, you know, it's a big city, a lot of stuff, but you can, I know this is kind of a no-brainer situation. You know, there is a lot of turns. It's a city, you gotta expect that. But, you know, Valentine, going back to that just one stretch, you get everything you could want. But also, another thing that I've thought about these lists that you could consider is like the players near them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this done fast because I want to do this. Aiden doesn't have to. I know I kind of did this on the fly, so I apologize, Aiden. But really think about it. Annisburg, you know, in my experience, I mean, there's people there, but it's not like you see them there. Like I see maybe like, you know, 2 people in like a posse. They're just there to go to like the bounty board or the fast travel to get out of there. They don't really stick around there. Van Horn, I have not even seen one player other than me or Aiden there. No random there. I could say the same. You know, no, I can't say it, but Saint Denis City, everyone kind of hangs around there. With my experience, everyone hangs around there, and everyone kind of just kills you when you're in Saint Denis, though. If you're in Saint Denis,
I think I've seen more people kill you at Rhodes, Valentine than actually Saint Denis.
Valentine. You could say, yeah, you get killed more in Valentine, but there's like, you know, people kill you in Saint Denis, but like it's in not as much as Valentine.
No, I swear to God, I've been killed more than Valentine.
Yeah. In Saint Denis, though, when you enter that place, you're kind of like, you could say that about any town. Don't get mad, but especially for Saint Denis, in my case, don't get mad if another player like kills you.
Yeah, don't get player mad. Don't get mad, Tim. Anyway,
I'm gonna take that as a compliment for now, for video purposes. But like, yeah, Saint Denis, you're gonna get killed. But in Saint Denis, there's also kind of a lot of places to go to kind of get away from those players. You can run more. Rhodes, I mean, it's one stretch. I get killed more in Rhodes than I do in Saint Denis and Valentine. Because I barely go to Valentine, actually. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm more just in Lemoyne. But like, I will say, well, I go to Valentine fairly, but I get killed more in Rhodes for some reason. It just really depends on the session of people. Strawberry, perfect town. If you don't want any conflict, you're not gonna see anybody there, unless it's like a 45-year-old gamer, like just coming here for some reason.
The only person I've seen that's actually playing Strawberry was a bounty hunter. That was it.
Now speaking of, you know, people who don't want conflict, Armadillo and Tumbleweed, those players, I mean, like, they don't really, like, I feel like they go out there Because I've only been killed in Tumbleweed. Like, I remember this one time, me and Aiden were in Tumbleweed, and this one guy, like, killed me and Aiden. But that, like, we killed him because he aimed at us. Which, you know, like, he just aimed your guns at you. That doesn't mean he's gonna shoot you. In Red Dead, if they do the act of aiming their firearm at you, you about to die. You better defend yourself, or you're down. You're 6 feet under. Your character's 6 feet under, and you're respawning. But like usually, people out in New Austin, there's really nobody there. But if there is, they're not gonna kill you. They're just out there because they wanted to get away. And then Blackwater. What do you think, kid? I don't really have anything for Blackwater.
I don't think I've seen really that many people, which makes it a better town. Cause,
yeah.
You know, you don't get really ambushed there.
Yeah, I've seen maybe 3 people, and like.
I think they were just like passing through.
Yeah, like there was one guy earlier. Me and Aiden this guy messaged me because he was crying over a virtuous horse because I was trying to be nice and reviving it. He's actually like somewhere right around here. Like in this area, like this little part. I was trying to be nice, and this kid messaged me when he ended up reviving his horse. So people, that's another thing. Players in like every town, if they message you, they're usually gonna cry about something. Or if you message them,
there's
like,
no way making anyone happy.
Yeah.
In this game.
Like if you just message, just simply ask like, "Hey, why did you kill me?" They're gonna get mad at you and start crying in front of you. But Blackwater is kind of a safe town. Now, I think I've done every other town. Now, Valentine. You go there, you're waiving your right to being alive. Like Aiden said earlier, it is like usually when everyone goes to Valentine because of the main strip. Every time I go here, it is a full-out war. You're sitting here thinking that this game became a Call of Duty campaign because of how many people are posses just are free for all.
And everyone's a TDV.
Yeah. And how many people are sitting there shooting at you or shooting at someone else. Like, in my experience, I'm lucky if I ride in and see more than, like, there's usually more than one person. I am lucky if I get past the post office. You consider yourself lucky if you get past there. Well, in my experience, I instantly get gunned down. When I turn the corner from either the butcher side or the, like, smaller saloon in Valentine, I am instantly just shot. They dead-eye you up. They will put those X's all over your body and you'll be dead instantly.
Now, if you're a good shot, I wouldn't worry.
Yeah, if you're a good shot like me and Aiden here, as you saw throughout the video of me hitting all of my shots most definitely.
Oh yeah,
definitely
first try. You should see my first episode. I was goated.
Yeah, you should see Aiden where he escapes Valentine. Definitely hitting all those shots on those llama. Definitely wasn't missing left and right.
With Bob, yeah.
Definitely did not have an aim of a potato.
What even happened to Bob? He just kind of like died. The first horse you ever get, I named him Bob. I just don't have him no more.
Oh yeah, I don't know what happened to Bob. But like, yeah. I feel like
Bob was also a
she. I feel like that's really gonna wrap up my video.
I think.
If you want us to do another ranking video, or maybe like,
I would say,
I don't know, maybe if you want us to do a ranking video of every,
but
I don't know, what could we rank next?
Horses.
Horse, yeah. Well, I mean, Arabians are gonna take that win.
Easy. Oh yeah.
Actually,
Imagine being ranked boats. Stupid.
If you want us to, how about this? If you want us to, tell us in my comments or if Aiden's recording in his comment section.
I don't have a comment section.
In one video, do you want us to go to every single town in Blackwater Wait, no. How about this? We try to go from the edge of New Austin all the way to the corner of the Brandywine drop
Who's that?
without getting killed by a single online player, which is gonna be easy if we ride through the wilderness, or just not dying in general.
No,
we'll
we
do
have
that.
to ride through the cities.
Yeah, but we have to go there, but we have to stop and buy. We have to buy something at every town before we can go there.
Yeah, I like
But
that.
yeah, that'll wrap up my video
Wait,
today.
sometimes
Please
seeing a lot of people can end up in goodness. Because one time you could have like fight clubs and like Valentine.
Yeah,
Sometimes I saw
remember-
an entire gang war in Saint Denis. Literally, it was people that were toxic and people that were not toxic,
Me and
and they were just
watched it.
killing each other.
But then I don't know. Did I watch that one with you? Because I feel like we watched one together. I don't know if it was that one.
Which one?
But like a gang war.
What?
Did we ever watch a gang war?
No, that wasn't with you. It was some random person.
I know what I'm thinking about. One
But
time, me and Aiden, we pulled up in Valentine and saw everyone like in a circle fighting. It was
It
cool.
was amazing.
And thank you for watching today's video. Please
Yes,
like
thank
and
you,
subscribe.
friends. See you later, my great friends.